It's Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, 256-245-4361. Lily S. Player, age 92, of Sylacauga, died Saturday, November 4th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Funeral service will be Wednesday at Curtis and Son North at noon. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Gardens. Mrs. Player was a loving mother and friend. She was an inspiration and was a tireless advocate for the better of her family. Online condolences at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mary Livingston, age 94, of Sylacauga, died at her residence on Monday. Funeral arrangements are incomplete. They were announced by Radley Smith Funeral Home. Funeral service for Rita Lynetta Woods Chapman, better known as Rita Rock, age 43, will be Wednesday at noon from Pine Grove CME Church, with Bishop Michael Truss officiating. Interment in the Pine Grove Church Cemetery. That's on Racetrack Boulevard in Talladega. Mrs. Chapman died November 1st at Talladega Healthcare. Anniston Funeral Home, directing. Linda Gale Sharp, age 68, of Munford, died November 4th. Funeral service will be held today at 1 o'clock from Stockdale Baptist Church, with burial in the adjoining cemetery. The Reverend Kevin Jones, along with the Reverend Martin Murray, officiating. The family will receive friends at the church from noon until 1 p.m. Ms. Sharp was a member of the Stockdale Baptist Church. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Patricia Pittman O'Donovan, age 88, died Saturday, November 4th at her residence in Talladega. And online condolences offered at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega, directing. Funeral service will be held Wednesday, November 8th at St. Francis in Talladega. That'll start at 10 o'clock followed by her mass celebration at 11 a.m. Burial in the Oak Hill Cemetery. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Longtime businessman and civic leader William Boyd Bill McGee III died peacefully November 2nd at the age of 67. Visitation will be held at the McGee home on Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. A memorial service is scheduled at noon on November 9th at the historic Ritz Theater. Bill's friends, the Reverend Robert Blackwell, the Reverend Horace Patterson, and the Reverend Benjamin Turnage, will officiate the ceremony. Now, following the service, the family asked attendees to participate in a traditional New Orleans second line around the courthouse square. As the second line processes, walk, dance, reflect, and celebrate the joy of Bill's life in the heart of the town that he loved so well. All are welcome to attend and celebrate Bill's life. In lieu of flowers, you can make donations to the historic Ritz Theater at 115 Court Street North in Talladega. Now, Mr. McGee had many accolades attached to him. He was a local business owner, local civic leader, and was pro-Talladega through and through. William Boyd Bill McGee III died peacefully on November 2nd at the age of 67. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega in charge of the arrangements. Carl Edward Jernigan, age 68, of Talladega, died November 2nd. Mr. Jernigan was a veteran of the U.S. Army. Services will be announced at a later date by his family. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Funeral service for Robert Wendell Bob Bramman, age 74, is today at 2 o'clock from Providence Baptist Church in Harpersville, with interment in the Macedonia Cemetery in Benson. Mr. Bramman died Friday, November the 3rd. Online condolences at KilgoreFH.com. Kilgore Funeral Home in Pell City in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries presented by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.